Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Got one on Holmgren.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
Free throw drops for James. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. Puts up a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Hachimura, not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
Here's Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Clock at 6. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hachimura's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. outside Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
No good on the free throw. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And the second free throw, good.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
And Hayes kicks to James. And no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Holmgren. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Dort misses. Lakers leading by 5. Hayes the pass to Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren at the elbow. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
James outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Williams with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Dort. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Holmgren. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
Hartenstein with a screen on James. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Now Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 5.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. The Thunder in 4th.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Outside Williams. James with the block.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Now Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Caruso, and it's good off the glass. He has 7.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Holmgren finds Hartenstein. Here's Williams, and here is Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. And the rejection by LeBron. Now here's Vanderbilt. He has yet to score. Pass to LeBron. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Oh, and the 3-ball's still there for James. Not only is it there, it's getting more and more effective.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with a bounce pass. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And he can't get the first one.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And he's good on the second.
I mean, you'd be super fortunate to see one unicorn in your lifetime. In the NBA, it seems like we're seeing more, and Chet is a special talent.
Pass to Hayes. Down low, here's LeBron. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Williams.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Jalen Williams. The free throw drops for James.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And let's check out stats for James. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. 12th in scoring. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Wallace. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Hayes the pass to Doncic. Over Wallace. And it's Doncic missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Thunder trailing by 9. Caruso looking for an opening. Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The Thunder shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Gabe Vincent.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Caruso. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace outside. Lets it go. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Connect. Connect sends a screen for Reeves. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And Reeves drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Wallace misses. Los Angeles leading by 9. They get a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Vincent's checked in for Luka Doncic.
Substitution for the away team, number 7, Gabe Vincent.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Wallace against Reeves. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Caruso, no good. Finney Smith with it. Nothing on the board. Reeves outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
It's been... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. 6 to shoot. Holmgren up top. Vanderbilt defending. Holmgren gets the bucket. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And here is Caruso. No scoring in this one. And Chet Holmgren gets the 3.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Wallace covering. And the rejection by Holmgren. Nice move. And there's the nice layup by Caruso.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Reeves against Wallace. Good. Reeves has gotten 12 points in the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. He can't hit that time. Lakers leading by 9. Reeves outside. Here's Connect. Vanderbilt with it. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Holmgren in the high post. He's against Vanderbilt. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Now Caruso. On the wing, Williams. Finney-Smith defending. Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 9. Finney-Smith kicks to Vanderbilt. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Connect. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Caruso, the pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Dort. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to New Orleans.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Thunder trailing by 10. Holmgren in the high post. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Reeves against Dort. The dive for the ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Here's Reeves. He's got 15. LeBron with a screen on Dort. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They get it back. And Reeves has got the ball here for L.A. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
A moment now to see the stats for Williams. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 20 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
The first free throw is good. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
Caruso. Here's Dort. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Here's Hachimura. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Rockets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. And Williams, here we go. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort kicks to Williams. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Williams. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Williams.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
The Lakers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And that one falls for Hachimura.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Thunder. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Los Angeles, just a few spots below there.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
From downtown, connect. No good. Under trailing by 13. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Wiggins surveying the floor. Wallace misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded by Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 16. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. Takes a 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now James. Doncic outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers with the ball. Now here is Hachimura. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. LeBron dishes to Doncic. The tray gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wallace has got his first points in this one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Connect with it. Hachimura with a screen on Wallace. Drills the 3-pointer. Connects. Got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. There's the lob to Dort. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
First free throw is good.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Hartenstein comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cason Wallace. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. Doncic outside. Back to James. Back to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Thunder trailing by 21. Pass to Hartenstein. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that one's good, Caruso.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Back to Reeves. Misses from close range. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
They've got to run shoots off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Thunder trailing by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Goes to the away team.
Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Austin Reeves.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
Shot clock at 6. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
From deep, Reeves. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside, Dort. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Got a piece of it. Holmgren at the elbow. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Doncic outside. Back to James. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And LeBron's still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Lakers leading by 20. James in the post. He's guarded by Williams.
Clearly a foul.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Williams looking around. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Williams with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Dort. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And it's 7 points for Lou Dort.
I like when Dort takes charge like this, just seeking out his offense on the drive.
Pass to Hayes. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Hayes has got his first basket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Hartenstein. James covering. Now the Lakers on the break. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. And of course, he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Holmgren with a screen on Hachimura. Williams gets the bucket.
It's so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
And here is Doncic. He's got 21. Pass to Hayes. James against Hartenstein. The baseline J. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from James. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Outside, Dort to the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
and attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
LeBron passes to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder trailing by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Williams has got 9.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to LeBron. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. 12 points for him.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Back to Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Here's Williams. 12 points for him. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren sets the screen for Hartenstein. Can't connect from short range. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Hartenstein finds Williams. Over James. Williams can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Hayes dishes to Doncic. Now Hayes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Doncic, no good. Thunder trailing by 21. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Vanderbilt. No one covering. Williams has got 14 points for the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Reeves outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
14 foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Reeves. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So he gets them both. Thunder trailing by 21. Wallace outside. Back to Caruso. Williams in the post. Working on James. Shot's good by Williams.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
James looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Williams.
And getting to the line at will, James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 20. Wallace finds Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on James. Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. Count that bucket. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Caruso kicks to Holmgren. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Second personal foul. First 2 fouls.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And he makes the first. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That one misses. Lakers leading by 21 to the paint. Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wiggins finds Wallace. Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Out to Wallace. Vanderbilt with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And here is Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to James. Back to Vanderbilt. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And checking out the stats for Luka Doncic. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's getting around 28 points per, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he's in the game. Great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. Wallace against Reeves. Back to Vincent. Clock at 6 for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Reeves outside. There's a screen. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Reeves. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Caruso against Reeves. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Wiggins outside. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Holmgren's got 22 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's Reeves. There's the triple. Hits it from 3-point range. Reeves has got 10 points in just the second half. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Los Angeles leading by 18. Taking a look at Los Angeles. You've got Hachimura. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Vincent. And it's Connect in at the 2 spot. Wiggins finds Williams. In the corner, it's Wiggins. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's James. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Vincent with it. Hachimura the pass to LeBron. Vanderbilt a screen on Wiggins. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Williams with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Vincent the pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots the 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 10. Wiggins kicks to Williams. And here is Caruso. Going inside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Vanderbilt with the screen. James finds Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Now connect. Here's Hachimura. Good tee by Williams.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 to shoot. Here's Caruso. Lays it up off the glass. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Wiggins against LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Dort passes to Williams. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 26.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Vincent the pass to Hachimura. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Williams with the steal. To tie it up. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Wiggins. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Here's James. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
It's Dort on the wing. Caruso up top. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Williams. Count that one. 33 points here for Jalen Williams.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Hachimura kicks to LeBron. James cooking from deep.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Here's Williams. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got 35 in the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Benson with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Hartenstein comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Thunder trailing by 3. Now here's Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on LeBron. Ball stolen. Now the Lakers on the break. LeBron right to the finish.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Dort, he's checked in for Case and Wallace. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura is checked in.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 1.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's James. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Holmgren. To the right side. He's feeling it. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 24 points for Chet Holmgren. Doncic passes to Reeves. Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over LeBron. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Doncic with it. Dort covering. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you, so a thorn in the defensive side.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes both free throws. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. And here is James. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. And it's Dort off the drive. Here's Holmgren. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Los Angeles trails by 3. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. The three-pointer no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside Williams launches it. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
On the wing, Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Luka Doncic. And here is Williams. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by James. The Lakers shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. Here's Reeves. Over to the left wing. Hachimura. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Doncic feeling it out. A 3 ball. The triple! Doncic!
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic in traffic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. He hits both from the strike.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
On the wing, Doncic. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Oklahoma City's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Here's Doncic. Dort grabs the miss. On the wing, Williams. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
It counts, and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is world class.
Love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
finish despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Baseline J on the way. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Doncic. Shot from the inbound. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls!
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And here is Los Angeles now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Doncic fires from way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd